Hello YouTube, and welcome to what I suppose is episode 5 of Minecrafting with the Wox. I am the Wox, and today we are going to take a look in a multiplayer server that I play on. It's run by a very good friend of mine called Leech, who we may run into because I believe he's out there somewhere. I'm just going to run around the server for a bit, and then I am going to explain a few things about what I intend to do with my Let's Play, because I've made a decision. Let's warp to the biggest city in here. Take a look at that. It's called Casablanca, and the person building a house there is William the 12th, who is the brother of Leech, who is the admin of the server. Actually, I'm an admin as well, but he is the actual owner of the server, so he is in charge. And it looks like William the 12th is building a very strange little house here. I wonder what that is. Huh. Oh well, this is Leech, he is in charge. Hi Leech. He seems to be God, so let's see, we've got a storehouse here that was built by me. It's very bad and it's very empty. There is a nice church here, let's walk in here. This was built by Leech all the way in the beginning somewhere. It's also empty, but it's pretty cool. I like it. There are way too many buildings to show them all, but I'm just gonna run down this street and show you what I can. This is a tavern. This was built by me, the Creeper Snout. It's just a little tavern, you know. I kind of like it. I'm proud of this one. I love this tavern with this little fountain here. This is my girlfriend's house right here, so we should go in here, or I might just get screamed at. So this is nice. We've got a little living room here. We have, oh, I see it's turning night. Let me turn that back to day for you guys, because I know it's difficult to see. Sleeping area probably up here. Let's take a look. Yeah, we've got some furniture. We've got a bed, which we don't need anymore because we have actual beds now. You know, I kind of like the beds. They kind of defeat the purpose sometimes because it's very easy to get tempted to jump into a bed every time night falls and go back to morning, which kind of defeats the purpose of the whole monster thing. But you know, you don't have to use it, so I think it's actually a good addition. This is my house above the tavern. We've got a little bathtub there. We've got a little bedroom here. Just gonna rush through it because of time constraints. Or because there are so many more awesome buildings here, such as this castle here built by William the 12th, whom you saw building that little house earlier. Don't know what that's supposed to be, but this guy puts a lot of detail in his work. There is actually, I always get lost here. It's horrible. But as you can see, he actually records a sort of history of everything in both Dutch and English. It's lined with spelling errors, but it's amazingly complicated and detailed, and I have never seen obsessive compulsive Minecrafting quite like this before. It's amazing. That's a good job, William the 12th. You know who you are. Let's see. This is the tower. I wanted to be over there, but this is fine. Let's have a view. And oh, let me just toggle away the HUD because I can do that now. As you can see, this is a big city and it's still growing. We have a wall around it. That's all cool. We have a very nice amphitheater there. We have some boats in the background, you know, just the standard multiplayer stuff. I wish I could show you everything, but we would be in here for hours, and I have about 15 minutes. I see a skull in the distance. Can you see it? That mill, I built that mill nether tower, which seems a bit glitchy. Let me see if, yeah, that fixes it. So that's a great town. This is an amazing accomplishment. We're very proud of this, all of us. And in case you were wondering, by the way, looking at this and thinking, oh my god, that is an awesome server, which I can understand. No, you can't play on it. Probably not, anyway. I mean, Leech is actually in charge of that stuff, but I'm pretty sure that he's not gonna let anyone on here, so this is just a little eye candy. So let's warp to the second town on this server. There's only 2 at the moment. There's a lot of smaller projects scattered around. We're probably going to visit one of those if we have time. This town was actually only started a few days ago by friend Nimras and myself, the Wox. Let me just warp here. This takes a long time since 1.3, this warping, but you know, it's okay. I mean, 1.3 is great though, isn't it? With the new lightning and everything. I can't run that while running the recording software that I use, but I think 1.3 is probably my favorite update so far. Minecraft has just been, well, you know, you can just feel it's getting ready. It's putting on its fancy suit, it's brushing its teeth, it's getting ready for the final release. And I love it. Look at this awesome temple that we have here. It's empty still, but we're very proud of this one. Look at that. That is nice. Even though I say so myself. We have a house here that took ages to build just because we kept bickering about what it's supposed to look like. As with every single building in this town. With a nice little sakura tree there. That is a cherry blossom. Japanese cherry blossom. A very Japanese tree. We've got a lookout tower which we will be going up. So I'm not sure if I mentioned this before in this episode because this is about take 4 for me. Because I made some silly mistakes with this recording software. So I'll just tell you again, I'm gonna start a new world for my Let's Play. Because I did not like the commentary on the first Let's Play and I was building way too much off screen and then I didn't update for a while and 1.3 came out and you know, I'm just gonna start a new world with a new style of Let's Playing. I hope it's going to be much more compelling this time. We're still gonna be doing a lot of building, but we're also gonna be doing fighting and my commentary will change a bit. I'm actually going to be doing stuff on camera instead of just updating you. I think that would be nice. So as you can see, not much here yet. With some rice paddies there that requires some work. Let me turn this in cinematic mode. That is pretty cool. Yeah, this is gonna be amazing once it's finished. Let me check my time real quick. Okay, we've got about 6 minutes left. So, let's see. Let's go to the Apollo rocket. The Apollo rocket is pretty cool. Now the structure that I'm about to show you is completely spawned. There it is. So this is, we don't really deserve many kudos for this, but as you can see, it is a 2-scale model of the Apollo rocket, and that is pretty cool. It's nowhere near finished. We used dynamite for this, obviously. It's a mess. But that was a lot of fun to build. We're not gonna go down there. There's nothing there. List warps, please. I would like to know where to go now. Hi, Leech. You're on YouTube. Makes people happy to be on YouTube. Makes me happy too. It's cool. Let's see. William's place is pretty cool. But I get lost in there, so that's going to be the entire episode right there. We've got a giant pyramid, which I would like to show you, but it's a pyramid, so there's pretty much nothing to see there. Let's see. Magic Forest. I kind of like that one. Let's go there. I may actually do a second episode at some point and show you off some more stuff, because I don't have the time in this episode. Let's warp to this. This was built by my real-life little brother, who calls himself Namigami, I believe. He went a little insane just after getting on the server. This is an enormous kind of dome filled with trees and more trees and more trees. But this is enormous. I cannot, and this is all legit. He can't spawn, so he actually cooked up all this glass, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. Let's go up there, and then it's probably already time to end the episode. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the multiplayer server here, just as a bit of a filler before I start my new world on my new Let's Play. You know, just have a little announcement. And let's turn off the cinematic mode because it's killing me. I mean, it looks cool, but it's not controllable. That's F8, by the way, in case you're wondering. That toggles that on and off. It may. Oh, there was a stairs here. Is that correct? A stairs? Some stairs? I don't know. I'm not English. Let's see. No, not this side. Ah, there it is. Look at that. That's amazing. That is really amazing. I would have never done that. That would have taken so much time. It's just insane. Anyone that likes DuckTales is gonna love this one. Because the leech decided that he wanted a, I don't know, a place to store his goods, I guess. So he built the, I'm not sure what you call that in English, but it's the place where Scrooge McDuck keeps all of his money. His warehouse is his money warehouse. This warping takes a long time. See? He calls it pakhuis. That's the Dutch word for warehouse. Let me just toggle the fog a little. There we go. L for leech. With some yellow wool. This is obviously spawned. This is not legit, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's not. No, I don't think there's much in here. Let's go upstairs because we're running out of time, so I don't think I'm gonna visit another site. If there is interest, I may actually do another episode of a server tour just to show you some other places, because there are a lot of projects on here. I wish I could show them all, but I can't. Not in one episode anyway. Let's go all the way up. There's nothing here, but there is probably a very cool view here. Oh, it's getting a little darker. Oh, it should be fine. No, nothing here. Zen is that way, I believe. Okay, let's warp back to Castlebleptopia, because that is the most interesting place, to be sure. Because we still have some time left, so I can show off one more building. Let's decide on which one I should do. Maybe the ships. I like the ships. I mean, I like the theater as well, but I already showed the castle made by William. So I want to get as many different people involved in this movie. That tower was built by my little brother as well. This was built by Mighty Ganondorf, who is also a good friend of mine. Let's show the boar, actually. That's much cooler. This is his house, and this is some crazy project that he started. He got a little addicted to TNT, I suppose. So, you'll see. I'm glad that monsters are actually turned off for a bit. We usually have monsters in safe zones, but because of the update we turned monsters off for a bit. But this hallway used to be filled with monsters. It was pretty cool, actually, just going into the foe with the three of us. It was fun. As you can see, there is a huge cavern here with a cathedral. I think it's a cathedral, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's a cathedral, isn't it? Going down. Going down. Still going down. It's getting a bit boring. Maybe you should add a drop chute here, just because. Okay, let's see. There we go. Ah, that's my 14-minute mark, which is good because we still have time to look at this, and then I'm gonna have to cut off the episode. Yeah, nothing in here, but this is pretty epic. That is a good job, Mighty Ganondorf. Amazing. This whole the boar thing is going to be cool. This is going to be an underground city, I imagine. Look at that. That is cool. Oops. Lava, water. He's got the whole deal here. Okay, so, in conclusion, let's go back to spawn. In conclusion, I'm going to start a new world on my Let's Play. I'm going to try my hand at some more exciting commentary, at some more exciting gameplay, because, well, I didn't like the first episode, so let's try it again. I see some squid in the distance. Those are cool. So this was a quick tour of the multiplayer server, just to show you that I am in fact not dead. And hopefully soon, there we go. Hopefully soon you'll be catching my new Let's Play episode in the new world. If there is interest, I will make another episode of this multiplayer server. If there's not, I won't. So comment, like, dislike, subscribe. Just let me know what you think, because obviously I can't read your minds. This was episode 5 of Minecrafting with the Woks. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.